strangers are mad gas.
Hey Gemini, this is Mama TPG with One Love, One Light Tarot. Welcome to your wealth reading. Let's get started. Spirit, what is the lesson that Gemini is working on in regard to their wealth? Excuse me, show me clearly, show me clearly. Okay, we have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And for me, I feel like this is, definitely about needing to relax a little, stop taking things so seriously. This could be about being overly sensitive. This could be about needing rest and relaxation, balance, balancing the work-life balance. But let's get started and see what the story is here. Spirit, what is Gemini's current energy? Current wealth energy. What is Gemini's current wealth energy? And we have accelerated motion. So this is positive movement forward. Could be positive communication. 8 of Wands. Okay, sorry about the ink on my hand. I got in a fight with a pen today. So, but directly related to your wealth, we're talking about a need for balance. And so I think this is right on the money with this, as far as needing to balance work and home life out, taking time to relax and rejuvenate in order to be more present at your current job or, business endeavor. And also allowing yourself to enjoy the fruits of your labor. If you are all work and no play, your motivation will slowly seep out of you. You have to reward yourself in some small way, at the very least. And if you can do it big, even better. Okay, so what is the challenge for Gemini? And we get authority. This is the Emperor card. So as far as this being a challenge, this could be, obviously the Emperor is very serious. He's a leader. He has control over so many things, and there's really very little time. There's not a time where he steps out of the role of Emperor. He's always the Emperor, even at home, right? So I feel like Spirit is saying this is your challenge, is this particular energy. You need to relax and allow yourself to, just be a regular person, especially when you're home. Directly related to your wealth, this is talking about the need for a possible getting an expert involved in your situation. So if your finances are becoming out of reach for you, as far as managing debt or just managing investments, maybe you're in over your head a little, this may be a need to call in an expert. But I'm really just getting the feeling that it's about recognizing that, yes, you may be a very strong leader, but you also need to take that time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay, so what is the advice from Spirit for Gemini in regard to their wealth? Okay, and we have judgment or truth here. So this is about looking at your past and really sizing up how you got to where you are, both good and bad, being truthful with yourself, and recognizing where you want to go moving forward. It's about closing out those things that no longer serve you and releasing them and moving on to align yourself with what your spiritual path is in accordance, your life path, however you believe. But directly related to your wealth, we're talking about a possible inheritance. Now, this isn't for everybody, obviously, but there's something about some money coming in that it may be an inheritance, it may be something that you don't see coming, but it's definitely could be coming in for a few of you, an inheritance. I hate to use the word inheritance because that implies some a tragedy of someone losing their life or something, but there could just be something that's been due to you that you weren't aware of, or even if you were aware of, then it's coming through. The other thing is really this balance. I see these scales here again, and so I feel like this goes back to that work-life balance, and I think that's the main message here for most of you. Okay, and what's the outcome? Okay, I fought with a pen this morning, now I'm fighting with a fly. So anyways, what is the outcome here for Gemini? And we have hope. And the outcome is hope. This is the Star card. This is about, you know, having that spiritual protection, spiritual guidance in regard to the situation. And this is, you know, gives you that faith, that hope. This also is in line with a windfall of money, something literally falling out of the sky. but in regard to your wealth, directly, the Star card represents financial gain. So if this isn't an inheritance, if this is just about a balancing, I feel like you're going to get a financial gain because you're going to be more present when you are, you know, in work mode. If you get a balance, then you're able to, you know, perform higher or be more productive when you are in work mode. And then when you're in play mode or rest and relaxation, take it to the fullest. Make sure you're getting good rest and really feeling rejuvenated by the time, you know, Sunday night rolls around. But let's get some more details here. Let's get some clarifiers here. So why is this accelerated motion or 8 of Wands here for Gemini? And we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so there's a cycle closing out, and it's really, you know, you've done all the hard work. It's been grueling. There's been burdens, challenges, battles, and you've gotten through them all, and that cycle is closing for you. But it may be that Spirit is saying, in order to have this positive movement forward, you have to close out this cycle. You can't live like this anymore. This is what breaks people down. This is what gives people heart attacks at age 50. And I'm not predicting any of that for you. I think Spirit is just really wanting to step in and say you need to take things a little lighter. But directly related to your wealth, 10 of Wands is talking about, you know, being greedy. And so I feel like, or stingy. So I feel like, you know, the harder you're having to work, you know, if you're not enjoying that money and allowing yourself to, you know, really see that what you've worked so hard for, then really it's just about stacking up money, and you very well could, you know, be taking years off your life if you're not taking that time to rejuvenate. Okay, so why is this Authority or Emperor card here for Gemini's challenge? And we have Judgment. Okay, well that's just confirming this is also Judgment. So this is definitely a need to find that balance, recognize where you've been expending too much energy, prioritizing, evaluating for where you're expending your energy, where you're expending your money, evaluating if that aligns with your life purpose, okay, or your spiritual path, or your end goal. What is your end goal here? And again, Judgment is talking, could be an inheritance, could be from a father. I don't know. It's probably different for all of you. So then why is this Truth card or Judgment here as the advice? For Gemini. And we have the Hanged Man. The higher perspective, the, you know, introspection in order to have enlightenment in a situation. Okay, that's what this is clarifying. And that is all about what, you know, it's evaluation. and balance, like finding that balance, right? Directly related to your wealth, the Hanged Man is talking about, you know, having your money tied up in too many, I don't even say too many places. It's tied up. You may look on paper like you're worth a certain amount, but you don't have any liquid cash, and it's makes it very difficult for you to keep this financial flow a flow and not a you know, periodic bursts. You want a steady flow. And like I've said in some of the other videos, that steady flow can be worth more to you, even if it's smaller than large bursts of money. So I feel like, you know, this is really about evaluating how you can keep even a portion of your liquid assets flowing in order to, you know, maintain stability here. Okay, so why is this Hope card, the Star card here for Gemini as the outcome? And we have the Four of Wands, which is all about stability, right? Four of Wands is, you know, happy home. It could be, you know, celebrating successes, landmark, you know, kind of landmark things within your life, whether it's, you know, getting engaged or married or, you know, graduating from college, whatever it is for you. It's, you know, this is, for me, it's happy, content home life. Okay. And that, you know, very much goes in line with the star energy, that hope for stability. The Four of Wands directly to your wealth is talking about an actual property investment, real estate. So, you know, if you're considering buying a house, I feel like you're being spiritually guided and protected. It is something that, you know, you would be, what am I saying here? I feel like this is definitely an option, but you need to evaluate how you can make that happen and still continue to have financial flow. Real estate is, you know, depending on where you live, is a good investment, but it's not something that's going to pay off quickly. It's obviously a very long-term investment that, you know, you would have to still, you wouldn't want your money tied up in too much and not be able to, you know, live this life that you need to, the lighter side of life, right? Really enjoy some of your money. So I think that that's something that you should really consider if you are looking to buy a piece of property. Okay, so let's see what guidance we have. What guidance do we have for Gemini? Okay. It says, Dragonfly, you bring light to this world. And I feel like this is a higher purpose thing. So you may be a light worker. You may be, you know, really very advanced spiritually. If you're not, if you don't realize, I feel like there is, you know, Spirit is saying you have that higher purpose, and you know, can make the difference in other people's lives as well as your own. Okay, any other guidance? Healing. True healing of the mind, body, and soul. So they are bringing in healing. The Star card is healing for me, as well as the Judgment. I feel like these are both cards that indicate healing. And I feel like laughter, they say, is the best medicine. All right, Taurus, those are the messages that came through for you. I do appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. And remember that the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.